those threats. So I'm going to hand it off to Anna, as somebody who works so closely with these animals. Can you tell us about their amazing stories about survival?
Sure I can. Both of our dolphins are what we refer to as rescued and rehabilitated animals. They were actually found entangled in fishing nets off the coast of Japan and brought to a rehabilitation facility where they were deemed non-releasable. Luckily, they found a permanent home here at the Wild Coast. Working with me today is Hannah. She has been at the aquarium since 2005. During this time, we've been able to build and maintain a very strong relationship with her in order to provide her with the best possible care through training and regular checkups. In fact, every day that we spend with her reveals more information about their species as well as their individual personalities, which, believe it or not, are just as
working hard to stay up there. Yeah, it's like, oh, thank God.
Every day that fishing nets can pose serious threats to dolphins all over the world.
Thank you very much for that, Anna. So these animals are facing many dangers in the open ocean. We're trying to find different ways that we can protect them. But in order to do that, we do need to review what we first know about this particular species. Well, we know they live in groups. Now, these groups can be anywhere from 2 to 3, like the ones found inside this habitat. But again,
we're gonna go.
They can be seeing groups of upwards of 2,000 individual dolphins. Some Pacific white-sided dolphins travel together. Now, this particular species has been clocking speeds of over 35 kilometers per hour. Miles per hour. Putting it in perspective, the speed is 30. So if you're driving in the park following the posted speed limit and there was a dolphin swimming alongside your car, well, that dolphin would beat you in a race. Now, the speed you've seen exhibited is fantastic when it comes to avoiding predators as well as surprising prey. On the topic of prey, can anyone shout out for me what they think a dolphin might eat? I heard fish, I heard herring, very specific. Yes! I want you to imagine for a second that you are a Pacific white-sided dolphin looking for food in the North Pacific Ocean. Our waters are absolutely teeming with life, and dolphins like these are often seen zooming and zagging through the water to catch that fish. But exactly how much energy do they use in the hunt? Well, that's something we're trying to uncover here at the aquarium with the help of Hannah and Helen. We want to know how much energy it takes for a dolphin to be a dolphin. Usually, when you think of dolphins, you think of high-energy aerials, acrobatics, and leaps, just like this. But how do they do that?
Ooh, there's a
well,
third
to figure that out, we're training the dolphins to do
do
something very, very cool. I want you all to get your cameras ready. This is the best part of the show. Here it comes. Ready? We've trained them to stay still. Look, they're not moving! Shark's walking away, Helen's staying! Okay, for a dolphin, that takes a lot of work. Now we have them stay still for 7, 8, even 9 minutes at a time underneath metabolic chambers, which are basically these great big floating oxygen measuring devices. Now, it calculates our oxygen levels, and that allows us to calculate what's called a metabolic rate, or in other words, how much time it takes for these animals to convert the food that they're eating into energy. Eventually, our hope is to be able to tell you how much energy it takes for Hannah to jump really high. And once we know that, we can predict how fishing practices are going to impact populations of dolphins off the coast of BC. And let me tell you folks, we are incredibly lucky to be working so closely with Hannah and Helen. They will allow us an opportunity to conduct research projects that just are not possible with dolphins in the open ocean. Now, it's no secret at this point, Pacific white-sided dolphins are incredibly energetic, they're acrobatic, and they're playful, as people both above and below the water have already seen from these amazing aerial displays. In fact, researchers and scientists are often baffled at the sheer amount of time and energy that these animals dedicate to play. They're often seen playing or acting very social alongside whales, dolphins, porpoises, seals, sea lions, even alongside people in boats. So there's no question, play is an integral part of their life, but it's also a very costly one. The more they play, the more they leak. The more they leak, the more energy they need. And the more energy they need, the more fish they're going to have to consume. Think about it. These are the only major fishing predators off our coast. Can anyone think of an animal that eats more fish than a dolphin?
A whale.
Sea lions. More than sea lions. Orcas. More than orcas. Sharks. More than sharks. Probably more than all of combined. Humans. That's right. We eat a lot of fish. In fact, we have to eat far more than our fair share. There are several conservation groups that believe if we continue to consume energy and vitamin-rich fish at the rate that we are, there will simply not be enough for dolphins like these who need it to survive. So the impact of fishing practices, and in a lot of cases, overfishing, how it's affecting Pacific white-sided dolphins is a mystery that these animals are helping us uncover.
Okay, do you want to go back on?
But folks, like all good mysteries, the more questions you answer, the more questions arise. The big